And hey guys, thank you for joining me on this LEGO MOCs video for today. This is a second LEGO MOCs video joining today on this January 8th, 2018. And today we have the Sango City Hospital, or LEGO Hospital Moc that I made. This is a better version of the older hospital that LEGO did come out with, but this is my version of my hospital getting put into my Sango City area. So this is a nice little mock that I did for this 2018 year, and it's a better looking and a bigger hospital for the city itself. Soon in the future it will be extended with some more floors added to it too. This building does consist of about 3 levels so far, 3.5 I guess you would say, with the second level including a lot of business type of stuff going on the second level, and more of the for helping people out, like the surgery area kind of. And then on the third level it just is a smaller type of surgery type of area, and also exit for the roof access too. So it's kind of small on the third level, but let's get started with the detail of this set, with including the LEGO minifigs that do come with the set. I won't take all of them out, but I'll show the main ones so far of the LEGO set, and I'll also go through the vehicles and helicopters that do come with the set itself. Okay, so here's the main 3 minifigs that were sitting in the front right there that you guys did see. But these minifigs are just common minifigs that I gotten from older sets in the past. Like this guy right here is just representing a normal citizen going to the hospital, visiting his grandparents, something like that, but has some good detail on his torso itself. And then this is the new 2017, I believe, wheelchair guy, which is a wheelchair build coming from the LEGO Park set, which I really like how LEGO did that with their new stuff for right now. And then this is also from the LEGO Park set, just a normal citizen. I think it's representing the lady that mows the lawns, but so far that is a good build that LEGO did do with their minifigs. But so far the LEGO hospital is crowded with lots of LEGO people, so even though LEGO would not come out with those many minifigs, but so far it does look really good so far. So let's look at the 3 ambulances that do come with the set itself. Let's get those guys out of the way. But here's the 3 ambulances that I have originally had with the hospital before it was built. Just with this one came with the older one, with the older hospital. This is just the original car that they did have. It's a very nice build. It's not the best build that they have done. It's kind of square, but it's good enough for emergency type of thing. So inside it's very small, but so far in the future, I hope, or this year, I hope LEGO does make a new hospital. This was also just a separate build, or not a separate build. It was more of a LEGO set itself. It did not come with the hospital itself, but that's a separate set that you can get, and I've gotten that a long time ago as a small little one. And then this one right here is a really old one that I just got for the LEGO Christmas Haul of 2017, and this is this is not a 2017 LEGO set car, or whatever you call it. This is actually a really old car from, I believe, 2010 or older, so it's a pretty good example of a smaller type of ambulance. But so far there's 3 LEGO ambulances in the city. I'm hoping to get more in the future. But let's get into the helicopters. Move these guys out of the way. So the helicopters that do come with the set is the first one right here, that does come with the original set itself. From the LEGO Hospital set itself, is just the original helicopter that is the air ambulance, I guess you could call it, and it is a little dusty if you guys can see it, but sorry about the dust. But this is an older type of helicopter coming from, I believe, 2010, I believe too. So pretty old set too, but this is a still working good helicopter for emergency type of things that do happen in the city. Next helicopter is the brand new 2017 Snow helicopter, I believe it's called, and this one's a whole lot bigger to show on camera, but so far it is a good example of a bigger and better helicopter than in the past that they have made, that LEGO has made in the past. So the comparison of the 2 helicopters are very significant, including this one is way smaller than this helicopter, and this helicopter can hold more minifigs on it itself, and does have more detail on it too. So, but the only tricky thing that I did not pay attention of building the set is when you put it on, or building this hospital, if you put on this helicopter on there on the roof itself, it does not fit well. But if you put this one on, it does fit very nicely. But so far, I'm going to have to try to figure out how to fit that bigger helicopter in future mocks that I do. So let's get started with the main detail of the hospital itself. Okay, so the main detail of the hospital itself, let's get started in the front, or the entrance, I guess you could call it. But the entrance does include not too much detail. I just added a couple of tiles right here, and an entrance right there with the normal door and everything, and glass window screen right there, and just some window pieces right there. And these are coming from the Lego Garage set. Just some of these kind of there is holes in them, so they don't look the best, but it adds a little bit of a different quality or texturing to the building itself. And then there's one just Lego bush, normal Lego bush, and some more Lego grass pieces right there. And that's the original ambulance sign, I believe it's called, for information about the hospital, I think it's called. I don't know what they really used it for in the original set. But that's the original sticker right there, so put that back on just like before. But so far it does look good. Added some light pieces right here, just representing more detail, and then probably in the future right here I will add more detail right there too. But on this side of the building, it has a nice 4x4 glass paneling up here, going all the way up here, just representing a big room area. And then there's only one garage so far. Hope to add more garages in the future, but the original Lego set just came with one garage, so probably in the way future I will add a couple more garages for future ambulances. So that'll happen probably not really soon, unless they come out with a new hospital. So but so far it does look good. And then this is the original sign that I made just recently, saying SG Hospital, San Diego City, and that's the third level right up there. And just added some more window pieces right there. But so far it does look good. Let's get to the roof. The roof itself is detailed with helicopter pads. I used some tiling like before they used, and these are just representing I guess air type of things. I don't know what I was really putting them there for. I was just putting them there so the helicopter doesn't fall off the building. And then right over here is the other helipad. This time they have two, and this is representing just like an emergency type of thing. I don't know what I really put it there for either, but so far it does not fit the Lego, the new Lego City snow helicopter. But over here also on this area you can see the back side a little bit, sorry about that. But over here is just like a little lounge area, I guess you could say. I'm representing that is the owner of the building itself and of the hospital itself, and it has like a little park scene, I guess you could call it. So when people are feeling stressed out in the hospital, they can come up here and sit up here on this little Lego bench that I built right up here. But so far it does look good with these railings too. So let's get into the more detailed part of the inside of the building itself. So here is the backside of the Lego hospital itself. Lots of detail that is being made in the hospital itself. Does show a lot in the back, like a dollhouse style. That's what I call it, but I don't know if the Lego calls it that. But let's get started with the main lobby right down here. So the main lobby does consist of just a waiting room and also a police officer on duty just for safety reasons. And also that's the nurse area where the nurse checks you in and everything on the computer, sitting at the computer. Not too much detail going on down here. And then this is another check-in area for other type of things that are going on in the hospital. Not too much detail once again. And then right over here, sorry about that for sign right there. That used to be a for sale sign that was white, and I forgot that I put that on there. But this is the area where the ambulances do go in itself, and so they fit pretty nicely. Only these two smaller ones, but the bigger one does not fit in there as well, but they do fit two of them pretty well in there. And then you just put that one in the back like that. So so far it does look good, and but more garages will be added in the future. So on the second floor, this is kind of like the second floor slash open area, I guess you could say. But this is like the area where patients are getting healed. It does fit at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 patients right over here. These are just for more of the critically injured patients. This is a Lego computer that fell out. But so far, I did try to add as much detail with also the Lego doctor coming from The Simpsons right there, but just to add a little bit of detail. And also over here is another Lego doctor that came originally with the set. Just added him over here sitting at his desk. Could not put any chairs because I ran out of chairs, but I tried my best to add as much detail over here too. But I just like how this looks a little bit too, but later in the future I'm going to add a second floor probably to this. And then the third story itself is just for those patients that are not as much injured. And at the time, I was not thinking that these beds cannot hold as many minifigs. They can only hold at least 2 or 3. But so far, I'm going to have to work on that in the later future, and with a nurse checking on that patient right there too. But this is just for not as critically injured people, including if they're in a car crash or something like that. So yeah, that's where they go. And also, if you guys were wondering what this was, this is like a little gas thing, so the helicopter can get gas. But so far, I tried my best to add as much detail on this hospital too. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. Join me at the ending of the video right now. And that's pretty much concluding the Lego Hospital Moc for today. Hope you guys like this Hospital Moc. I know there's other hospitals out there that are way better than this one, but this is good for my city so far, and probably in the later future of Legotopia and Sango City, this hospital will extend even more and be more like a skyscraper in the later future. So hope to have that happen in the later future. It's going to be very expensive, but so far I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please check out my other Lego Mocs. I just recently did the Lego golfing range mock, so please go check that out. Did a pretty good job on that mock, I think. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Legotopia Present signing out for today, guys. And remember, you will always be a Legoan.